My name is Davis Galero and I'm with Water Wars for Africa. Today is December 4th, 2025 and we are here in Mdala Village, Traditional Authority Ngokwe in Machinga District. We are here to dedicate this water well that has been donated by the generosity of Guy Hocker. Guy Hocker, would like to thank you, sir, for your kindness to helping this village of Mdala. I've been told that this is the first water well since creation. It's been sunk here on October 10th, 2025, and it's 65 meters deep. Before this water well was placed here, the villagers used to go to the mountain very far. They would dig a shallow well and they would drink from there, which was dirty water. They would drink with animals there. I was told that they would find even dead frogs, dead snakes, but they were forced to drink because they couldn't do otherwise. I was told again that they would go there 3 o'clock in the morning and come back 2 o'clock in the afternoon with just one bucket of water. But they couldn't do otherwise because they needed water for washing, they needed water for cooking, they needed water for bathing, and that was the only source of water that they had. So I would like to thank you for your faithful partnership with Water Wars for Africa. We have a plaque here, and the plaque reads, "Water is life and a gift from Jesus." The coming of this water well is a big relief to the problems that these villagers had. The women were telling me when they go to the water point, they would take a long time, and men would sometimes follow their wives because they were doubting whether their wives were there just to fetch water or they're involved in extramarital affairs. I was talking to Eliza Miles right here, who is one of the committee, and she says she feels so good that their fellow women in the village have trusted them with the responsibility of taking care of this water well. And she said gladly, we will continue to look after it carefully, because before we were suffering, we would not sleep. We would be drinking bad water, which would make us sick often. Again, Marita Charles is right here. She said it was difficult to take a bath. They would take turns in bathing. One day it would be a husband, the other would be a wife, or the other would be kids. And when I asked about school children, they said our school kids would often skip school. Sometimes if they had to go to school, then they would go just wash their face, clean their mouth, and go to school. And sometimes what the ladies would do is they would carry the clothes, the dishes to the water point so that they can wash their clothes there and take a bath there, and then bring home one bucket, which will be used for cooking. And I was told again that marriages ended. Even the men concurred here to say, because our wives were away most of the time, they would leave us sleeping. And another thing that was suffering was their farming. People here depend on farming. The lady said, sometimes we would tell our husband, you go to the farm while I go fetching water. Again, I want you to understand that ever since the world was created, this is their first water well. And that's why the ladies were dancing. They were singing, we used to suffer. And know that this water will bring transformation in this village. Already, it's been about 2 months. I asked, what has changed? They are saying, oh, our health. There is peace in our homes, in our marriages. Our kids are going to school on time. They are not being sent back. We are taking a bath as much as we can, and we can get buckets of water as much as we can. We can go do our farming knowing that we will get access to water so easily. I want you to understand that this water well is benefiting 6 villages, and there are over 200 households getting water from this water well. So once again, Guy Hocker, thank you for your partnership. Again, I'll read the plaque. Water is life and a gift from Jesus. From Mdala Village, we are saying thank you very much for alleviating the problems that the villagers had here.